Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So as you can see, I am going to be unboxing the Makartt Your Nail Art box for the month of December. I'm super excited. I've been waiting on this box since last month. I've had my predictions on what the box theme is going to look like or what's going to be in it. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the unboxing. Once I remove off the little shipping paper, this is the overview of what my box looks like. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is a set of press-on nails, and personally, as you guys know, I do not like this length, so this will be going into my next giveaway. We also have some decal butterfly stickers. Now, I'm not sure why this is included in the December box, because this do not give you December vibes, like Christmas vibes. This is more of a spring, summer, like sunny day type vibe. And usually these boxes are themed around like what time of the year it is or anything like that. Personally, I'm starting to think these are items that they cannot sell, so they just include it in boxes like this where you kind of get them whether you want to or not. But the next items, we do get some gel polishes, and I do think these are perfect for the holiday. You get two reflective gels, one silver and one green. They are reflective, so under flash they look so pretty and so sparkly. I love these, and I actually did use the green one. Typically I don't go for green like nails, but I had to use the green. It was so pretty, and I think these polishes being reflectives also just made me like want to use them even more, because when you put a flash on these, they're just so gorgeous under the light. And the next item we get is a blooming gel in a 15 ml bottle. I will be including this in my next giveaway as well, just because I already have one. And as you guys see, I did get the powder version of this box, so I'm super excited. So this one is a 1 ounce jar of an all-in-one 2-in-1 dip acrylic powder in the color Coral Light. And I'm just gonna take off the wrapping. I love how they come individually wrapped like this. Like, it's just something, like, I don't know what about it, I just love it. So this is what it looks like. This is also a reflective powder, and once again you can use this as a dip or acrylic powder. Then we also get two more powders. So this first one is a 2 ounce jar of acrylic powder. You cannot use this as dip, or I guess you could, but it is an acrylic powder in the color Queen Bee. And then the second one is an all-in-one powder, so you can use it as dip or acrylic in a 2 ounce jar called Sandalwood. And yeah, let's just go ahead and swatch all of these items. So taking a look at this first Queen Bee color, this is the one that is just an acrylic powder, and it has like flower confettis in it. Again, this is more of like a spring summery vibe, and don't get me wrong, it's super pretty, but I just feel like it doesn't match the theme of the box, or what the theme of the box was like expected to be. I don't know why this was included. I do feel like they should have included more of like Christmas theme. I mean, not too traditional, because sometimes, or some people may not like that, or it may seem tacky, but some of the items should have been more like December vibes. So while I swatch out the gel polishes, I do have my flash on so you guys can see the reflectiveness. But I did want to say, I kind of expected this box to have more of like Christmas items. I really expected like some Christmas charms, just stuff like that, like some glitter. I don't know, I just didn't expect the box to look like this. Don't get me wrong, these are all good items, but with the complaints that a lot of customers have been having, I feel like they should really like step it up, because honestly I don't feel like these boxes are the same as in the beginning. I do feel like you get less items, and then also I feel like the thought that is going into the box is just kind of thrown together. But that is my personal opinion. If you are loving these boxes, do not let my opinion stop you from purchasing them. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So now let's move on to the swatches of the acrylic powders. So this Queen Bee color is clearly just a clear powder with some flower confetti pieces in it. I feel like anybody could have made that. It's super gorgeous though. And then for this sandalwood color, I'm always nervous to swatch these because inside the jar they look so chalky, and I never know what to expect. Especially because these colors are different. Some of the colors may have more pigment in them, like I don't know, but whenever you pick up a bead, it doesn't really polymerize that fast, so I feel like working with more monomer with these is the best choice. But as you can see on the swatch, they are pretty smooth and they are decent to use. And I also think it looks like that just because these are 2-in-1 powders, because with the dip powder, the dip powder is a lot finer than just regular acrylic, so I think that has a lot to do with how they look. Then here is the last color here, which is that Coral Life, I believe, and it's so pretty. Here's how it looks with the flash on, and as you can see, it is super reflective, super sparkly, and I love it so much. Here are the gel polishes and flash. Once again, super sparkly. I love these. I feel like these are perfect for the holiday. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you guys understand, I feel like reflective gels just fit the vibe of Christmas. So back when I was unboxing my box, I did mention I have the acrylic powder version of this box. If you guys are new to the Makartt Your Nail Art boxes, they do have 2 different boxes. They do have a polygel version and an acrylic version, or a powder version. So if you are new and you want to check out these boxes, all you have to do is go to the link down below, which is the Your Nail Art box website, and you sign up and you take a quiz, and it is just going to help you get items that you would actually use or prefer. When taking the quiz, it's suggested that you be as honest as possible, and that is just going to give you items that you like in your box more. Like if you are a polygel girl, then you don't want to get like a lot of powders because then you may not use them. So if you are a polygel person, make sure to say that you love polygel, or if you love acrylic, make sure to say that you love acrylic. It's honestly straightforward. It's so easy to do, and I will leave that link down below. And these boxes are $35 a month. You can unsubscribe at any time you want to. And yeah, I'll leave everything down below for you guys to check out. Now getting into the application, I am going to be using the sandalwood acrylic powder doing the Femi Beauty aka Lazy Girl method. I haven't done this method in so long. It feels so nice to revisit this. If you don't know what the Femi Beauty aka Lazy Girl method is, it's just when you apply the product underneath the nail and then you stick it on top. It's kind of like the dual form method, but with the Lazy Girl method, you don't remove the full cover nail tip, which I think is super easy, and it gives you more of a cleaner shape as well, as if with dual forms, you do have to remove the plastic form and then you have to do some shaping or customize it however you want. Personally, I love this method a lot better. I don't really see people use dual forms that often now. I feel like they are using the Lazy Girl method a lot more. And you can use acrylic or polygel with this method. So yeah, it's super easy, and I am just applying that acrylic powder underneath the nail, and notice I'm not going all the way up to the tip. I am just doing mostly the nail tip, and it's just going to make the application a lot easier. I will explain once I get to that part. But for now, I am just making sure that it's smooth. I'm making sure to get up the sides, because otherwise you will have some marbling from the top. So always make sure that you are looking at the top of the nail. And I say that right now, but I wasn't really paying attention, and you'll see me have to like remove some air bubbles, and I end up having to replace my middle finger just because I couldn't like save that nail in time, and the air bubbles was like driving me crazy. So like here, I start to flip over the nail, and then I notice there are some air bubbles. So I just take like the tip of my brush and I just poke out the air bubbles, and luckily this powder did not dry as fast, so I was able to pop them and get like that smooth surface at the top, and then I just smooth it back out underneath. And that is how you basically fix air bubbles. Of course, with polygel, you just have to poke it out the same way. With polygel, it doesn't dry unless you cure it, so that is going to be a lot easier. And as you can see, the middle finger was not able to be saved because the acrylic had already dried, and luckily my pinky did not have any air bubbles, so the only nail I'm going to have to replace is the middle nail, and I will be doing that after I finish my thumb. Notice I did skip over my ring fingernail. That is just because I'm not going to be using this as a base. I'm just going to be applying some gel polish. So I am going to be applying that just with the regular press method. So I went ahead and finished up my thumb, and as you can see, the middle finger is like super shiny. I just finished replacing it. And so now it's time to apply them to my nails. I do have on a peel off base because, like always, I don't plan on keeping these on long. So the reason for me just applying the acrylic powder to the tip of the nail is because I'm able to grab it and it's not going to be messy over the nail. And could you just imagine like an entire filled nail, especially this long, like all wet powder? Like that is just going to be so messy. And I think the first person I seen to do it this way was Jamie, aka Baby Girl Nails, here on YouTube. And it is such a brilliant idea just because like it's so much easier to apply. And you do it the same way, but when working with the cuticle bead, you want to make sure that it's not too dry and it's not too wet either, because if it's already dried, it's not going to be able to dry and adhere to your nail. So just like before, you want to make sure that you get all of the sides and make sure to look at the top, make sure there are no air bubbles, and just make sure there is a smooth surface. But since this is my first nail that I am going to be applying, I couldn't really like get a feel for how wet the powder was gonna be. So for this first nail, it was a little bit runny, but I'm just gonna hold it there on my nail a little bit, kind of add pressure just to make sure that it dries properly on my nail. And once it stays in place, I'm going to be taking my brush and just removing all of the excess powder, and then continue to hold it down so that it dries. And I was looking for my little clips. I couldn't find them because I have been like reorganizing and moving things. I don't remember where I put them. So unfortunately, I couldn't use my clips. So I just kind of had to hold it there a little bit longer. Make sure that it is dry before moving on to the next one. And like I said, for the ring finger, I'm going to be applying it using some base coat, the Apres method. So I just added some base coat in the nail, nothing too complicated, and then I cured under my light. And so after holding it there and curing another 30 seconds in my bigger light, this is what it looks like. And now for the rest of the nails, I am just going to be continuing adding on that cuticle bead and just applying them to my nails. I do have this sped up just because this video is already super long, and I wasn't sure if I was going to add in like the giveaway portion of the video, because I do have to film like everything I'm going to be giving away, and this video is already long. And that portion is already like 9 minutes of me showing everything. So I actually might put that in like a separate video just to have like that for the giveaway video. As you guys know, I said I was doing 4 giveaways this month, 2 sponsored by brands, and then the remaining 2 is gonna be items from me. So I am on my 3rd giveaway, but for the second one, so I did post the winner. She did reply, but she haven't replied and emailed me yet, so I am still waiting on her address or like her email so I can forward it to the brand. And I told you guys like to have on my post notifications so that you guys can be notified so nothing is late. And due to like the reasons, I need this to be as quick as possible, especially for that brand, because they are internationally and it may take the shipping a little bit longer. So if she doesn't reply back by Tuesday, I will have to pick a new winner. And just in case I do, make sure that you guys have my post notifications turned on so that you guys can be notified of the new winner if there is one. But yeah, I am on my 3rd giveaway, and I don't know if I should just plug it in somewhere into here before I start my nail art, or if I should just make that a separate video. I'm probably gonna put up a poll, so this part is kind of pointless to you just because I'm just kind of rambling, like thinking of what I should do, because what I decide to do is gonna happen before I even post this video. So yeah, don't mind none of that. But yeah, just be on the lookout, have my post notifications turned on so you guys do get notified. So I'm just gonna let you continue watching this as I apply the nails, and I'll be back once I have all of them applied. So now that I got all of my nails on, I did wait a little bit so that they could continue drying and fully be like set to my nail. So now I'm going to be taking my Makartt Stephanie rechargeable nail drill to go around my cuticle area. This is a very important step. You want to make sure to remove all of that excess product and just make the nails look a lot neater and nicer. It doesn't matter, you can use a drill bit like I'm using, or you can just use a sanding band, or if you don't have a nail drill you can also use a hand file. Whatever you decide to use is up to you, just as long as you go ahead and file around the cuticle area. And while I'm filing, I am just gonna be like filing the free edge and also doing a little bit of shaping to the sides. Hey guys, so I don't know if this is gonna be like included in the original video. I did put a poll up, and quickly I just wanted to mention I don't know if this is going to be a separate video or not, but if it is a separate video, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe. But if it is in the original video, hey, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. But I did just want to go ahead and show you guys everything I'm going to be giving away in my third giveaway. So if you guys remember, or if you don't, I did a video on these gel liners that Double Dip sent over to me, and when I unboxed them I noticed I had some just like it, so I wanted to give those away, and that is what I'm going to be starting with in my giveaway. So the next item is going to be an acrylic brush from Model Ones. They sent me over a PR package and I didn't use this, so I just wanted to throw that in there. This brush is a size 18. And before I even show anything else, remember that you don't have to enter this giveaway if you don't want to, if you don't like the items. These products are not really used at the most. Some of these acrylic powders and maybe some of the gels, I swatched them and stuff like that for the video, but at the most only the acrylics was used on a nail set. So with that being said, like if there's something that you don't like, you do not have to enter this giveaway at all. But if you do, make sure to stick around for all of the rules. So the next things I'm going to be giving away are these mini acrylic powders from Model Ones. They sent this over in a PR package as well, and I didn't really use them. I forgot the nail design that I did, but if I remember which one, I'll pop it up on the screen. But as of now, I do not remember. And this is just what the jars look like. They are really small, but you are going to be getting a lot. So yeah, all of these will be included in the giveaway. The next thing is a 50 ml bottle of acrylic monomer. I do think all of these Model 1 products came in a PR package together. I believe I used some of the acrylics on like a quick nail design, but I didn't really use many of them. And the next item is a Model 1's nail foil glue gel, just in case you want to try some foils. And I do have a lot of those, so I just wanted to give that away. And also we get a little mini lamp. As you guys know, I have a ton of these from polygel kits and just like coming separately in PR packages. There's honestly so many that I have laying around. I kind of forgot where I put them, but this pink one will be included in today's giveaway. So this next item is a BT Art Box acrylic kit. So I've actually entered this into a giveaway before, but none of the winners came forward even after picking like a winner 5 times, which is crazy. So that is why I always stress that you guys turn on my post notifications so that you guys are notified whenever I post. I wanted to do a series where I try inexpensive acrylic kits from Amazon, and I purchased this one, and days later BT Art Box brand actually reached out to me and wanted to send me one. So I just figured it would be nice to show one on my channel and then give one away. So I ended up using the one that they sent me, and the one that I purchased I was going to put in a giveaway, but like I said, none of the winners came forward to claim it. So after 5 tries, I just put it back in the packaging and just left it there, so I wanted to go ahead and give that away in this one. Hopefully a winner come forward this time. And also included in that package, they also sent me over some nail tips, and I haven't used these. I only opened them to show you guys what they look like in that video. But yeah, this is what they look like. Just a personal preference. I don't like the curved look to them. They aren't as flat for me, so I don't want to use these. Hopefully whoever get these like these or make practice with them. Either or, it still will be included in the giveaway. The next item is a Modelones nail prep dehydrator and primer set. This was also included in that package with those acrylics. I actually remember like unboxing those. I was in my room like unboxing it. I don't remember what nail set I made with them though, but I never used this. As you guys know, I use a peel off base, so I don't use any prep liquids like primer or anything. The next item is some holographic glitters, also from Modelones. I think this was also included in that PR package. I'm literally giving away that entire PR package. Like, it's crazy because I honestly remember me unboxing it. I'll try to link that video in the cards if you want to check it out. But the next item is also from Modelones that was in that package. Some nail forms, so I didn't actually use them, but one is torn from the set. So what I think happened was when I was trying to get it back in there, one of the stickers came off, so I just ripped that off so it wasn't like an empty space, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I didn't use it or I used it to like form up a nail charm, but either way I don't remember. So moving on to the next thing that's gonna be included in this giveaway is this set of short press on nails that I just unboxed in my Makartt Your Nail Lab box for the month of December. And the reason I don't even want to keep these or try these is because the length, but I know I have a lot of short nail viewers, so whoever wins, hopefully you find use in these. The next item are two 100-180 grit buffers. I do have a pack of these just like sitting. I realized I need to restock on the ones that I actually use though, so I won't be giving you the entire pack, just two new buffers out of it. And the next thing is this set of pearls and embellishment pieces. I actually wanted to keep this because I like the pearls so much, but I just decided to go ahead and give it away to one of you. Next we have some of those like embossed like 3D Christmas stickers. You can feel the texture on these, and these are just so pretty. Next we have some rhinestones, AB rhinestones in different sizes. I feel like you can never get too many rhinestones, especially if you love blingy nails. I just love using rhinestones. And the next item is another set of Christmas stickers. I actually got these last year. I remember using them. I believe they came from like a smaller brand. I can't remember. They sent me like 3 of them. I was so confused on why they sent 3. I actually used one, and one is going in today's giveaway, and then one is going in my 50,000 subscriber giveaway. But the next items is going to be 2 liner gels from Modelones. One is a glitter silver, and then the second one I'm going to show is a white one. If you are into nail art or if you want to practice nail art, these are perfect and honestly just nice to have in your nail collection. And the next few items is just gonna be like some gel polishes that I have duplicates of. I do think there's gonna be like 3 from Nail Reserve, and you know it's the new one because they changed the branding. Now it's a star, and all of them have stars. So yeah, these are the ones that I have duplicates of that they sent me twice, and I don't want to keep these. Like, I don't even feel like I used the other ones enough to have these again. And then also we have this one here called Fresh Water from Madam Glam. I do have this one again, so I included the one that I didn't use in the giveaway. And then we have a Beetles gel polish. I don't even remember this one, but when I looked at it just now in this video, it kind of reminds me of like a cat eye gel and like a really like dark green. It's super pretty, and honestly I was rethinking of whether I should continue giving this away or not, or keep it. But since you guys have shown me so much support, I just went ahead and still included it in the giveaway. And I think these are going to be the last items. So these are just, well, these were some gel and lacquer sets from Bellavina, aka Double Dip, that they sent over to me. All of these are the lacquer part, so they are just like the regular nail polish that you let air dry. I did take the gel polishes out just because I am more likely to use the gel polish, and when they reached out to me, they did ask me to pick the colors, so these are actually colors that I wanted. So I kept the gel polishes, and I'm going to be including the lacquers in this giveaway. So yeah, that is all of the items I'm gonna be including in today's giveaway, and I didn't even expect to pick out this many items to be included. I thought it was just gonna be like maybe 5 items, but this is honestly so many items for a giveaway that I'm actually doing myself. Keep in mind that the 50,000 subscriber giveaway will be even more items, bigger items, so make sure that you are tuned in and have your post notifications turned on. So now the part that you all have been waiting for is how to enter. So just like the last 2 giveaways, the rules are very simple. Firstly, as always, you must like the video. Secondly, you must be subscribed to my channel. Thirdly, you must follow my Instagram. And I know in my last video, some of you guys have said that you don't have Instagram if you are older or if you don't fool with Instagram like that. It's not really a requirement. I just really hope you guys just go ahead and follow my Instagram. It will really help me out over there a lot as the new algorithm is changing. So my Instagram will be mentioned down below if you guys want to go ahead and follow me over there. And the last and final step is to comment the keywords enter me in the comments, and that is just so I can know specifically who wants to enter, and that way whenever I plug in the link to that video to pick the winner, it's gonna filter everyone who comment enter me in the list. Sometimes it's so hard to do these things because the video sometimes may need to be up at a certain time, and when you guys like don't reply, or if it just takes too long, it kind of throws off my schedule. So hopefully you guys are paying attention, follow all directions. The giveaway rules will be linked down below again, just in case you want to go over them. But yeah, just make sure to follow all of the directions. I'm so happy to be able to do this giveaway and give you guys some items. I've been wanting to do a giveaway for myself for so long, and so now I am having the chance to do it. So again, good luck to anyone who enters, and if this is a separate video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But if this is a part of the original video, I'm gonna let you guys get back to enjoying this Santa Claus nail art. Bye! So after I was finished filing, I went ahead and buffed over the surface of my nails as well. I love when they look buffed like this. It's just so aesthetically pleasing to me. So before I start any of my nail art, I'm going to be taking a lint-free wipe and just wiping over the surface of my ring fingernail, because I am going to be applying some gel polish. The gel polish that I got from my Makartt Your Nail Art box. This green color, like I said, it was so pretty I had to use it. So I'm going to be doing 2 coats over this nail, curing for 30 seconds in between each coat. And before I cure, I do make sure to get a brush and just clean up everything that I messed up or anything that went onto my skin or cuticle area. And before I let you guys watch this part play out, I do want to say thank you if you have made it up to this part in the video. If you are still watching and you haven't liked the video yet, make sure that you go ahead and give it a like. And if you are still watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. It will really help my channel out a lot. Once I went ahead and cured that, this is what the nails are looking like. And honestly, I think this color and this green matches so perfectly. So moving on to the next nail, I did go ahead and pick out some polishes that I may use, and I think I did end up using all of them. I actually needed to grab some more, but this is all of the ones I'm going to be using as for now. And now we can get started on doing my nail art. So this is actually a recreation set from someone I seen on Instagram. And this is actually the same person who did the Olaf nails that I recreated in 1 or 2 videos back. I'll link that video up here in the cards if you want to check it out. I think the nail art turned out so good. So yeah, I just really love her work, and I really loved it. I felt like the colors that I had would be perfect, and honestly it just looks so fun. And I've been really getting into like nail art, so I felt like this would have been very fun to try to recreate. I'll put a picture up on the screen of her nails or screen record the video so that you guys can see it. I'll also be tagging her on Instagram whenever I post these. But yeah, that's her work, and as you saw by hers, I am going to be working on the Santa for this one. So I'm just doing like the outline of his beard and like his hair. So for his skin on hers, it did look like the base was going to be like her color, but for mine, I felt like the color that I used as my base was a little bit too like washed out and kind of like, I don't know, like it doesn't really give like a skin tone. So after I cured the white, I did try to clean it up as best as I could, and I went back in, I mixed the color, and now I'm trying to fill in the circle that his face is gonna be. And it was kind of hard to get this part smooth just because I'm not going over the entire nail, so I can't really get like that good smooth surface. The lines were like really streaky, but I did get it to the point where you can see it and it's like a contrast in between it. So I did do my best. I think I did like 2 layers of it so it's a little more opaque. And I cleaned up as best as I could as well, and now I'm moving on to his hat. So just like the Olaf nails, I'm just doing a little bump on top of his head, and I'm just gonna be creating the hat. Once I get the outline, I will just be filling everything in. Most of this video is going to be sped up just because I don't want it to be super long, and I don't want you guys to be bored just watching all of the nail art play out in real time, because I did this so slow. Like for some parts I was literally holding my breath trying to get these lines straight or as neat as possible. But to me, honestly, I think it's more fun to watch sped up. That way it just kind of like happens before your eyes. So yeah, I did just want to mention that. And for most of it, I don't really have much to explain because you guys can see what I'm doing. So whenever I have to say something, I'll pop back on, but for most of it I won't really be talking or trying to explain it. But before I go, to create like the little ruffles in his Santa Claus hat, I feel like the white gap between his hat and the skin was a little bit too wide, so I'm kind of making like these little white ruffles kind of big. And then once I finish, they weren't as neat as I wanted them to be, so I'm going to be taking my nail art brush and just kind of rounding them out, making them a little bit more neater so that they look perfect. I don't think I cured his ruffles just yet. I was kind of trusting myself to do the mustache without curing. I'm just kind of doing like little outlines, and then I'm gonna go back and remove the ones at the top just to give it more of like a 3D look as if it's on top. I don't know how to explain it, but once I did that, I'm just putting 2 dots for his eyes, and that's basically all of the face nail art I'm gonna be doing on him. So now moving on to the pointer finger, I'm taking my Makartt gel liner and I'm going to be doing a French on my index and on my pinky. It's so weird that I don't really have nothing to talk about. It's so weird because I do actually want to talk, but once I start saying stuff, like my words don't come out right, and I'm just like, okay, I don't really need to include that, or it's just like me rambling or something. It's just so weird because like I don't want the music to play like throughout everything. I kind of want to talk to you guys while I'm doing the nail art, but it's just so weird like behind the scenes. So yeah, I'm just gonna be letting most of this nail art play out like I said. And here is my last French. So satisfying to watch. And most of these items are from Makartt, so if you want to purchase anything from the Makartt website, you can use my discount code, which is _nailsbykey_. My referral link will be linked down below as always. It will automatically take you to the website with my discount code applied. So keep that in mind if you do want some goodies from Makartt. I really love their brand. I'm taking Nails by Dev white liner gel, and I'm going to be doing some peppermint swirls on the French, covering up the entire red portion of the nail. And this part was so tedious. It took me kind of a long time, but on camera it didn't take me long at all. I did show more on my pinky nail, which I kind of regret because it was so hard to like position my nail so that I can show you guys the angles. It's just so hard to position my pinky. So I wish I showed you a little bit more on my index, that way you guys could have saw it better. But as you see, I did go ahead and do my index nail off camera, and now I'm moving on to my pinky. I'm going to be doing that same peppermint swirl throughout the red portion of my nail. And doing these are so easy. Actually, you want to take like a point and you want to make sure that all of the lines are going the same direction. And the easiest way for me to explain this is you start at the same point, and each time you go to like the ending point, as you can see here, you just want to go wider and wider until you get like that peppermint swirl look to it. It's really easy, and these are actually very fun to make. And like I said, I just basically did that same thing all the way on the red portion of the nail. And then I just made sure to clean up a little bit. My pinky was a little bit messier than my pointer finger. But there's nothing some alcohol and a cleanup brush cannot fix. So once I did, I was satisfied with it, and I went ahead and cured in the light. Now moving on to my ring fingernail, I am taking that white liner gel once again and writing the words ho 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 down the nail. For the inspo nail set, her nails did not look like this. This is something I added to kind of make it my own. And since I was drawing like Santa Claus, I just figured I should put like his famous laugh, ho ho ho, in there. And it really turned out pretty. I love how this nail turned out. And once I finish writing them 3 times, I am going to be adding like a little snowflake at the top and at the bottom. And then just adding some little dots to kind of fill in the empty space. And I really loved how this nail turned out. I did my second snowflake off camera and I added the little dots, and this is how it looks. I love how this nail turned out, and here's what the nails are looking like so far. Like honestly, I felt like I could have left it right there if I wanted to, because honestly it's looking so nice. But I'm going to be taking the black gel paint from Nails by Dev, and I'm going to be creating like some swirly lines Just like the inspo picture, I'm going to be creating a string of Christmas lights, and this part was so fun to do, doing the little swirly lines. For some reason, I just love to see Christmas lights on Christmas nail designs. I just think they're so cute. Let's see, I'm taking it through 3 nails. It's going to be my pointer, middle, and my pinky. And it's obviously not going to be connected, but I just kind of like start and end them where like they are kind of look like they could be sort of connected, if that makes sense. Of course, we are going to be skipping my ring fingers, so just like that, I'm going to be continuing it as if it's continuing from each nail. Once I finish the lines, I'm gonna be taking my brush and just doing like these little bump outs. This is gonna be what's connecting the actual light bulb, and you just want to put like a few along the lines, not making them too close, and just kind of put them on both sides just so that it gives the illusion of lights being like on the entire string. So I went ahead and cured them, and now I'm going to be taking the blooming gel from the Makartt Your Nail Art box, and I felt like this was the perfect time to use this since it did actually come in the box. I seen Nails by Dev on Instagram do this, where when she did a string of lights, she added some blooming gel first, put down the colors, cured it, and then went back in with those same colors. And this is just gonna give like the lights that glowing effect to them, because as the blooming gel kind of blooms it out, it's just gonna be like kind of sheer a little bit. And once you add on the second color to it, like as the actual bulb, it's just gonna give like that really pretty glowing Christmas effect. So I didn't cure it for long just because I didn't know if I actually wanted to do it like this or not. I mean, I obviously wanted to try it and do it, but since hers turned out good, like she is so more advanced than nail art in me, so I wasn't really sure how mine was gonna turn out. But once I did, I actually liked it, so I ended up doing it for all of the nails, curing for that same amount of time. And as you can see, I'm just using those same colors, going back over the color that I placed before and actually making it sort of like a bulb shape to it. And if you ever do Christmas lights on your nails, I feel like this is a very nice way to like up your skill or like give it that detail that you didn't know you needed, because honestly the glowing effect behind it really took this nail art to the next level. I really liked it, and like I said before, I am just going to be doing this to all of my strings of light. And I really hope you guys are enjoying the video. I hope you don't think it's too long. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing to my channel. It would really help me out a lot. And make sure to leave a comment so that I know you are enjoying the video. So I went ahead and finished the rest of it off camera because I am just repeating that same process. And now for the thumb, at first I was gonna create something else on here, but I did decide to just do it how my ring finger was. So I added 2 coats of that green reflective gel polish, and then I wrote ho 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 on it again, and then adding 2 snowflakes and some dots to kind of fill in that nail a little bit. And now it's time to add some top coat to all of my nails. The top coat I'm using is from Makartt. It's a really nice glossy top coat, and I 100% would recommend. This is one of my favorite top coats. This is one of my favorite brands, definitely in the top 3. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the top coat to my nails. Whenever I have nail art like this, it makes me kind of torn to use like glossy or matte, because whenever I take pictures, you can't really see the pictures, like the nail art, all that good with the glossy, because there's a lot of glares with the lights and everything. But of course this nail art would not look good in matte, so of course we had to do the glossy. After curing on my top coat, I'm gonna be taking the Makartt soil cuticle oil and rubbing that in to re-nourish my cuticles. And once I finish, this is what the final nails look like. I love how these turn out. I feel like the outros of my videos are always the same, but honestly I just love how each one turned out. Or if I feel some type of way about it, I will say it, but in this case I love how they turned out. I'm so glad I decided to recreate that nail set from Instagram, because this looks so pretty. I just love it so much. I love the colors in it. I feel like the colors are super fun, even though the white, red, and green gives you like traditional Christmas. Like, I still feel like these are very pretty, and I still feel like I could wear these like out in public and not be like too much. And I don't know why I keep saying I feel so much. I know it's super annoying. I'll try not to say it anymore. But yeah, I love the nail art I did. I think I'm getting a lot better with the nail art and sort of getting the proportions right. Although this nail set didn't take much like proportioning, if that's a word. But yeah, I really enjoyed using this Makartt Your Nail Art box. Although my thoughts on it is that they don't really put much thought into it. I feel like the theme of the box was just like thrown together. Although don't get me wrong, the quality of the products is super nice, and I love getting anything from Makartt, whether it's a rhinestone gel or some rhinestones, a poly gel. I would recommend Makartt to anyone, advanced or beginner. That's just how much I actually enjoy using their products. And I went ahead and turned off the lights and I turned on the flash to show you guys how the reflective gels look, and they are just so sparkly. I just love seeing those sparkle with the light on them. Kind of wish they looked like that even without having to put the flash on them. Even though they are very shiny, I just kind of wish it gave like that more sparkly look. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure that you guys check out the Makartt Your Nail Art box subscription. Make sure that you subscribe if you are interested, and let me know what you guys thought about today's video and the nail art. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.